What's going on, y'all? What's going on? This is take two. This is what's it called? A couple conversation podcast. This I go by the name of Dejan.
My name is Eden.
That's Eden. She's my wife. We're married. We have a daughter, and yeah, that's that. But we are basically starting this podcast. You know, I think it's something cool. I really listen to podcasts, and I think it's something cool for us to do because we already talk about stuff every day,
all the time. Yeah,
argue and whatnot, and I just feel like might as well just put it on camera. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
A lot of y'all know me. I go by Dejan. Well, my name is Dejan, but I go by Man. A lot of y'all know me as Man. Did a few podcasts in the last few weeks or so, but I don't think a lot of you guys know my wife. So I wanted her to introduce herself and let y'all know a little bit about herself. So
Yeah, well, my name is Eden. I am from LA, from West LA, but I was raised in San Diego and Oceanside. And yeah, I'm 27. What?
Nothing.
Why'd you look at me like that?
I'm just listening to talk. Do you think? Pod.
Okay, I'm 27, but I feel like I am younger. So yeah, I always get kind of tripped up when I say my age.
How does it feel to be 27?
It feels good. It feels good because I still feel like I'm 23.
Right. So for y'all who don't know, I'm 32, and she's like, she's younger than me, obviously. But I've been telling her like around 27, you're gonna start feeling that superiority, or not to say superiority, but in age. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're gonna be older than the field when we go out. And she told me something recently, and I thought it was funny. So, that's why I'm asking her. Just wondering.
Yeah. So at my job, I am the oldest there. I don't look like I'm the oldest there, but I am the oldest there. So the people that I just started, so the people that have been training me have been younger than me. So it's just like a weird feeling when you have people like telling you what to do when they're younger. It's just weird. But
yeah. And I mean, because I know for me, when I turned like 27, 28 in that area, going to the club was a little different because, when I started meeting people at the club or whatnot, even people who worked there or like the bouncers, not bouncers, but like the promoters and stuff, and they were younger than me, it changes the whole experience. Because like I was young going to clubs. So I was used to everybody being older than me, but it kind of went from everybody being older to kind of like, oh, damn, am I the old guy at the club? You feel me? So
that's the thing, though. But like when we go out, though, I still feel like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't really.
But you're also, like I said, it's just starting.
It's just, yeah,
it's just
exactly.
Starting.
So, yeah, I get it.
But yeah, that's my wife. This pod is not going to be about us.
Yeah, so it's not going to be about our relationship.
Yeah,
we don't plan on doing.
I want you to tell them, what do you see this being so they know what to expect?
Yeah, I see this being just like us having conversations, or us and guests having conversations about like world events, pop culture, just stuff like that. We can dibble, like we can kind of say a few things, like we're not going to withhold a bunch of information about ourselves like that, but it's not going to be like the focal point.
Yeah,
I still want to.
Me personally, I hate gender war pods. I hate gender, battles of the sexes like that. But I do appreciate sometimes I do think it's needed to have a female's point of view.
That's how it's gonna be with us too, because we have very strong,
different.
Yeah.
Very strong and different opinions.
Yeah.
But it ain't. I don't want it to be based off us being a couple. It's just that's a woman, and I'm a man,
and we just speak on things.
So yeah. So yeah, it's a couple conversations podcast. So I'll need everybody to like and subscribe to our page, tell a friend to tell a friend, and all that good stuff. But let's get into it.
Let's do it.
This last 2 weeks, right? Well, actually, look, I was on Twitter or X like last week, right? And I was seeing Meek Mill tweet a lot. Let's just get into that.
Oh gosh.
And a conversation we had a long time ago. She thinks a lot of guys are low key.
A lot of men, not all men. I'm not gonna ever say that.
Yeah.
But
she think most.
I think most men are either in the closet, and that's okay. It's not like it's a bad thing, but that's just like an observation. I just kind of feel like that's.
And I was strongly like, I don't know what you talking about when she first brought that up, but last week, Meek, the whole situation with Meek was tripping me out because I never, ever thought Meek was weird, or not even saying that they're weird, but I just never thought he was like that. I thought he was totally macho. You know what I'm saying? All that. But his tweets and what he's been just doing lately, I don't know why it's so it don't look or feel right.
It doesn't at all. And as a woman though, women can sense. We can see
I think as a people, everybody kind of just feel like it's kind of weird. And I'm starting to think maybe a lot of guys are kind of or just under. I don't know. I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
What do you think it is?
I think a lot of men, and I get it too. I get that it can be a thing. Like a lot of men are scared to be their true selves and stuff. But yeah, from him, I can definitely tell that there is something. Maybe
you really think he is though?
He could be like bisexual. I don't think he's like
fighting it.
Yeah, just fighting it. He could be attracted. Like I don't know.
What about Diddy? Diddy for sure is, right?
Yes.
I mean, there's been too many rumors, and it's too much.
Yeah, I feel like he's more so like a creep.
Smoke is fire.
Yeah.
Have you ever felt like that before any of these?
What do you mean?
Like before all this stuff, like with the Cassie situation, with this whole Meek Mill situation, have you ever looked at Diddy and was like, he like guys?
No.
Before this?
No.
Never?
Mm-mm.
Have you ever heard of the whole Mace situation where Mace saw, like back in the day, Mace said he saw dildos on Diddy's, you never heard about that?
No.
That's kind of why Mace went to church and all that.
No, what the heck? I never heard about any of that. So that's why I say no. I didn't ever think that he was.
Yeah, I mean, this has been around for a long time.
Okay.
It's been around for a long time that they say Diddy got sugar in his tank.
Okay. Interesting.
I just wanted to know what you thought about it.
No, I always thought he was like maybe like a little like crazy.
Crazy. You think
crazy controlling, crazy? Especially watching like Making the Band and stuff like that. I can see that he's a little controlling. I never thought that he was like anything else, but I always saw that side of him. So the whole Cassie situation, that I definitely feel like that all happened.
You know what's crazy for me? I remember when things start getting real, like social media, everything was shown, everything was like broadcasted. I remember thinking like, because Bad Boy to me always represented the most clean cut, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. That's what they always represented to me. And I remember thinking like, okay, so now people are starting to accept imperfection and that type of stuff. And I always thought like, Diddy, he's the type of nigga that wear all white.
Yeah.
And stuff. And now you're going to start seeing stains on his shirt because it's every day. You can't keep the facade of being just this top tier all day, everything clean type thing. And he was the main person I thought about because I felt like we didn't know much about him besides, extravagance.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Right.
And I mean, I wasn't expecting all this.
No.
But I do think it's harder for a lot of people to keep up the charade.
Of course.
That they've been keeping up. You know what I'm saying? The best to do it, I think, is Jay-Z and Beyonce. And even them.
Then it's still kind of crumbling.
Now, you think?
No, I think it's kind of crumbling a little bit.
Why you say that?
I don't want to get into all that.
No, this is what we're going to do.
Because they've been very low key, right?
Yeah, forever.
So I think that was the Grammys, right? Where Jay-Z made that speech on stage.
Yeah.
I kind of felt like I'm used to seeing them just being quiet, not really saying much. So him coming out and even saying what he said, it's kind of like, okay. Even it's just that facade of like, okay, we're just quiet, we're cool, calm and collected, just quiet, just in the background. That's kind of like, no, not really. I don't know how to explain it. I don't know how to.
What did you feel when he did that? You felt like that was thirsty?
No, it wasn't thirsty at all. I'm just, like I said, I'm used to him being very cool and calm.
You don't think that was cool and calm?
No, not really.
Then what was it?
It was kind of just like, how do I get this out? I don't know. I still don't know my thoughts on it. I feel
like you think it was
completely. Thirsty. I don't think it was thirsty. That's not the word.
I need to give my wife her credit, and they weren't waiting for it no more.
But Beyonce, already Beyonce is like probably one of the biggest artists in the world.
It's been questioned though if she bigger than Taylor. a lot. People keep putting Taylor above Beyonce. And I think it may be a thing to where Beyonce may be tripping. I don't know, but I mean, even the Kanye thing, because basically what Kanye did is what Jay-Z did, except.
Yeah, I get it, but I'm just
saying?
used to them kind of just being cool and calm and just sitting back and not really saying much, because Beyonce don't talk to anybody.
No, I have no idea who she is.
We don't even know how she actually feels.
Even the whole country thing, that in itself is kind of weird.
Yeah, she's trying to come. I don't know. Maybe it's kind of trying to come for Taylor's spot. I don't know.
For sure, that's what she's doing.
Okay, that's
Beyonce.
yeah.
I mean, Taylor Swift is country, right?
Yeah, she's like a country pop.
That's what Beyonce doing. Yeah, so it's kind of blatant.
Do you think Beyonce's is country pop or country R&B?
I mean, no matter what Beyonce does,
it's still country.
Pop.
Oh yeah, pop. I guess.
She's popular. She's Beyonce.
Yeah.
And it definitely. I don't know about R&B. It ain't. I don't think it can be country R&B.
It can be.
No,
they can be.
R&B is R&B. Country is country. Pop can be anything that's popular.
Yeah, I get that. That's true.
So, yeah.
That's true.
1 for man, 0 for
anyway.
Let's keep it going.
Let's keep that going.
So we watched the Wendy Williams doc last
Wendy.
night. And for me, I don't really know much about Wendy, right?
Yeah.
But I was watching. So what we did actually, we watched something else, thinking that this was the doc everybody was talking about, and that kind of, it was like, I guess this came out in 2019.
Yeah, Hulu has a documentary.
Yeah, there's another Hulu. Yeah, there's another doc on Wendy on Hulu, and it was kind of like right before, I guess, this big fall, which was already talking about a fall with her divorce with her ex-husband and whatnot. Yeah, so I'm thinking like, okay, man, everybody tripping off this, like this is a big deal. She looks straight, like I didn't, because now also I don't know if y'all know I'm into radio, so I'm kind of even more interested in radio stories and stuff. So all y'all niggas out there like, why you watching Wendy? That's kind of why. But anyways, yeah, so we watched that, boom, and I'm like, okay, this can't be the documentary that everybody talking about because she looks all right now.
Yeah,
then we found the real doc.
Yeah, she looked.
But then we found the real doc.
Yeah, and that was only a year later.
Like, yeah,
because that documentary was in 2019, end of 2019, early 2020.
But this
2021.
This one's cold.
Yeah.
You got to speak more on this because I don't really,
So I used to watch the Wendy Williams show.
Yeah.
I believe it came out in like 2008, 2009.
I've seen clips of it. I never watched it. All I know is How You Doing.
Yeah. And it was a good talk show
about Wendy Williams.
Yeah. I liked it a lot. Yeah. Of course she like talked her stuff about people and did all that.
I didn't even know about that part.
You didn't know that she talked shit about people?
I had no idea about Wendy Williams till recently. I was listening to Joe Budden's podcast and they were talking about it. I'm from LA. That
doesn't have anything to do with knowing who Wendy Williams.
Radio person.
I know, but she's still like a big personality that everybody knows about. But anyway, if you didn't know, that's
all
okay.
I knew was Big Boy and Felly Fell and all them.
Okay, yeah, but yeah, I used to watch the show and everything. And
so did you see the episode where she fell out?
I watched it. I was watching that as it happened.
What did you think then?
I thought it was fake.
I saw those clips and I thought she was just I thought it was fake.
It looked fake at first because the way that it happened. Yeah, but but people, you don't know how somebody can pass out. Like
all I've seen when people pass out is sudden. She looked like she was.
I've never seen anybody pass out.
She looked like Raven when she had a vision.
She has a vision. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
but
exactly
not to
what it looked like.
Because
it's a serious situation. Yeah, serious situation. But at first I thought it was fake. But when they came back, like she literally got up, they came back and she kept like the show going. Right. She addressed it and then kept it going.
Right.
But I think that was kind of like the start of everything. Because that was the time, because in the documentary it said that was the time where she found out about her husband, right? Or was it like
that was kind of, I think, in the
little after
of all that.
And okay, yeah. So yeah, I don't know.
How'd you feel about what we saw, the new one?
The new one was a shocker, because seeing the one that we had already watched the day before, I didn't expect her to look like, I don't know how to explain it.
Yeah, get it off, man.
I didn't expect her. looks aren't really anything. So I didn't really expect her to sound the way she did. I didn't expect her to.
She was mean to me.
She was very mean and combative, and that's only because I guess that's how dementia. She was diagnosed with dementia, right?
But was she mean and combative prior?
I didn't see that though, because even in the documentary that we
she may
saw,
have been able to hide it probably more.
Because I know
nobody
that
liked her, right? From what it
well,
seemed
yeah.
like,
I mean, her being a radio show host and stuff, and doing her radio show, I don't think that combativeness was
but
just.
even prior to that, she apparently nobody liked her growing up. They called her big, a monster, all that stuff.
Because she talked a lot.
She didn't care about what people said. So to me, what it looked like is she used radio to get her voice off. Started becoming big and super successful, and was probably hard to deal with behind the scenes.
Yeah.
And it was kept under wraps. But now you can't hide that no more because you have dementia, and now the true you is probably
coming out. Yeah, because that is a side effect of dementia.
Right.
So that combativeness is just probably like heightened.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah. So yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know. It's hard to say because I don't know her like that, and I don't know her story. But from what I've seen, I see like I listen to Joe Budden. That's one of my favorite podcasts, and they were talking about it, and I think Joe's taking up for her. But from my perspective, it seemed like she was probably an asshole the whole time.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
I see that being a thing.
Seeing, she probably was an asshole the whole time.
She probably was, but like I said, her husband cheated on her.
Yeah,
she had 2 miscarriages before having her son at 5 months.
This is almost going into the field of guy versus
no,
girl.
it's not.
Because I'm not about to take up for him. I'm not about to take up.
Don't
for him
take up for him. But let me just get this off really quick.
But if she seemed hard to be with,
I don't think she seemed hard to be with, though. Of course, now, yeah,
even
she's
then,
hard to
they
be
said
with
he
because
was
of
the reason why she showed up on time, sober, all that stuff. He was her handler.
Okay, but that's her husband, so
It's his job.
It's not his job, but as her husband, like, yeah, your wife is successful. She's successful. She's doing big things.
So,
like,
all
yeah,
I'm saying is if she's successful doing big things, and he's, I'm sure, a little less successful.
Yeah.
He has some say so, but I'm sure when she wanted to go big on him, she probably went big on him.
That's okay.
But you don't think so? Like,
what?
Just from what we've seen and as to how she is.
Yeah, I'm sure she did. She even said that she did. She even said in the thing that she did.
Yeah.
That was one of the things that she.
Now, what he should have did if he was unhappy,
he should have left the situation.
And did it
so
he did it.
Yeah.
Of course, but just from seeing her, I don't see her being easy to be with.
Yeah.
I'm not taking up for him. All I'm saying is just like, damn. This is just like, it's not like we don't know people who are hard to be with and don't know people
of course.
who are
a lot of people are hard to be with. People
just,
have their things.
But we don't know them to be at the level of, because you got to think about what she is known for.
Mm-hmm.
She was getting congratulated and success off of being a bad person.
Yeah, basically.
So that enforces you to keep being a bad person.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's the game. It's just tricky.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And I do feel bad for her.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to get at. Like, I do feel bad for her because of the what she's been through.
I don't wish that upon nobody. But at the same time, it does seem like she's not she got to get it together. Mm-hmm. Even outside of the stuff that's going on with her health wise, she doesn't seem like a person who's grounded in something higher, and you know what I'm saying? Like, is big.
That's true.
No matter what you do.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So
no, I agree with that for sure.
Yeah, it was tricky, but the thing is, it's really interesting to watch.
Very interesting to watch. One thing I do want to add, though, I don't want to get on the gender thing and all that stuff. I feel like I kind of want to go back to what you were saying about how
about how he's what.
I just want to go back to that a little bit because you kind of stopped me when I was bringing up the fact that she had the 2 miscarriages and her husband cheated on her and got somebody else pregnant. Also, that's a lot to go through. I can't even imagine that. So that's a lot to go through. So I kind of feel like some of the blame kind of has to be on her husband, on her ex-husband.
Blame for what?
For just cheating? What do you mean? For what? For cheating?
Blame for what?
He cheated on her and got somebody else pregnant.
That didn't give her dementia.
That didn't give her freaking dementia, obviously.
Other stuff she got. So what's the blame for?
That can mess with somebody. You don't think that can mess with a woman?
But she's already exalted as being who she was.
No, but
that had nothing to do with.
I don't think no.
What
because
does that have to do with anything?
It has to do with a lot. Like I'm talking about. Because this happened before the dementia, before her health issues and stuff like that.
Right.
So I'm just saying, like that aided in her
being an asshole. I'm trying to get what you said.
That aided in her decline. Like that was part.
Yeah, it probably brought it on quicker.
For sure. That's all I'm saying. It
brought her on to drinking more.
Yeah, she drank more after that and all of that stuff. So, and she kind of like lost her shit. She lost her mind after that.
Yeah, I get that.
So that is a
but it doesn't
big
necessarily
factor.
say her mind was already like she probably was already losing her mind, and this made it come quicker. He probably had signs of her losing her mind.
Oh shoot. Can you see her?
Yeah, I see her.
Hi, baby.
Hey, baby. We ghetto, man. We got our baby in here sleep.
Come here, mama.
All right, you may have to get her. Let's just put her. Okay, sorry, y'all. Let's take a little break. She like, what are y'all doing? You got a cover? Get a cover for us.
I have mine. I guess I can.
All right, well, just cover her little diaper up. I don't know. Hopefully, it's my Amazon packages. Watch out for the scorpions.
Now I don't want to be in there.
I'm just playing. All right, now can you want to lay down?
No.
You lay down on
gotta
Mommy's
talk.
chest?
Mommy and Daddy talking, okay? This is our pilot episode.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
You lay down on me?
All right. Let's just do it like
Ow,
that.
my ankle hurts.
Real
so bad.
parents, I'm dedicated.
Sweet girl.
Yeah, we might as well just skip this. Just go to the next. Subject.
Yeah, I think we kind of just got off what we had to get off about that. I think we're.
Sure. Let me see. What podcast do you like listening to?
There's a podcast called Manifestation Babe that I like to listen to.
What's it called?
Manifestation Babe.
Oh, okay. I thought I knew all the ones you listened to.
No,
what is this?
No, it's actually pretty good. It's about is this the one? Let me see here, because I listened to a few of them. This one, when I first started listening to her, she had just had her first child.
Okay.
You can't do that, baby. Can you breathe? She had just had her first baby, and she was getting back into the groove of working. That's around the time where I, kind of wanted to start working too after having Niall. So I would just listen to her and kind of just listen to how she got her mind back on track and kind of made like a schedule and just kind of just mapped everything out and how she wanted to do stuff, with having a newborn. So, yeah.
And it's just her talking?
It's just her.
How long are her pods?
They're not that long. They're like 45 minutes to an hour.
Okay,
so
that's cool.
Just like a quick listen.
I can't picture just podding by myself, nobody else. That's crazy.
Dad,
it's like psycho.
Want me, Daddy?
You want me to have you?
Yeah.
Okay, come here.
Okay.
You want a 9-9 chair with Daddy?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, of course, I got you.
Okay.
Walk on over here.
Can you have your blanket?
No, give me that blanket.
Okay. Well, I'm just going to be cold over here. That's fine.
There's a heater right there. Come here, baby.
Oh, wait.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Anything else? Any other pods you listen to?
The See the Thing Is podcast.
Oh, that's over with though.
Why did you say that so fast? Yeah, the See the Thing Is podcast was actually really cool. It was with Mandy B and
Yeah.
Bridget.
Well, I mean, how you feel about that ending?
I felt like it was very abrupt.
You think they beefing?
No, I don't think they're beefing because they do have like the episode that I listened to last night.
They're both on
They're
it?
both on it and they're just talking about like their favorite moments on the pod.
That was the last episode.
I don't know if it's the last one though, because they
Yeah.
have like 4 of them. That's like kind of like getting out of. I don't know how to explain it.
I know that I think their last one was them two together.
No, probably then
Yeah.
that makes sense. But
Yeah, I think that was the last one.
I don't think they're beefing at all. I just kind of think that
Joe
they're.
think they beefing.
Why do you think they're beefing?
No, Joe thinks they're beefing.
Joe-
I don't
oh, well,
know
he
nothing
knows
about
them,
I didn't
so-
like the podcast that much.
I liked
don't
it.
like what's her name,
Mandy,
Mandy, that much.
why?
She just is just a lot. She seems like a girl that
She
if
makes
I
the podcast like.
hung out with, she'd get on my nerve. Probably how you would feel about Smack.
I like Smack though.
Well, yeah, but I'm just saying she's just like too much. It's
I
just
thought
too
you'd
much
like
sex
her.
about her.
Oh, well,
one
yeah.
thing I hate personally,
Is when women talk about.
not even women. I hate horny conversationalists. Like
Yeah.
don't talk about. Don't
That
just
was-
be so excited about sex.
No, I get that.
It bothers the hell out of me. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
I
like,
can see that.
And then I hate when just people like, I don't know. I don't even know how to put it, but she's one of them horny conversationalists.
Yeah, she
Everything's
is.
just about sex and just like how excited she is about sex.
Mm-hmm.
Just trips me out. But
Yeah, no, I can see that. But I really enjoyed it. I think that she kind of made. I mean, Bridget for sure, because Bridget's very smart
that's the other
and
one.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. She's very smart and really kind of like kept the conversations going. Added her opinions were very. I liked her opinions a lot.
That's what's up.
They were very close to mine.
Nice.
But yeah, I liked it. I liked it a lot.
Anybody else you like listening to? Any guy podcasts or is it just all girls?
All girls. I think the only guy would probably be Jay Shetty.
Who the fuck is this?
You don't know who Jay Shetty is?
Hell no.
Oh, he is basically like a. How do I explain it?
Jay
Yeah, it's kind of like a relationship coach in a way. Relationship
Lord.
coach, life coach, kind of like all
Just him
together.
talking?
It's him. I think it's sometimes him and his wife talking.
Oh, that's tight. Then.
But yeah, and he interviews like a lot of celebrities too.
Okay.
Yeah. So I like his podcast a lot.
What's it called?
It's something with Jay Shetty.
Something with Jay.
Can I look it up really quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
As far as me, what I like I listen to Joe Rogan. He's probably I think Joe Rogan for sure on my white shit. I
Yeah.
think Joe Rogan is just probably the best. He has like his highs are extremely high. And his lows, they just be maybe boring, but they're always informational and you know, he has comedians and I'm a big fan of comedy.
Yeah.
Besides that, you know, Joe Budden, top tier podcast in black hip hop.
I like listening to it sometimes.
So whenever we ride to to LA or to Vegas, the 4-hour trip, it's usually Joe Budden. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
shout out to them. And then probably I don't know. I like Back on Fig a lot, but lately I don't know. It's been a lot going on with them.
Wait, not pause. I'm gonna interrupt you. It's called On Purpose with Jay Shetty.
On Purpose.
On Purpose with Jay Shetty. It's very I like it. It's very soothing.
Mm,
Yeah,
nice.
because he's very just positive.
Is he black or what?
He's like Indian, I think.
Indian. Oh,
I think so. Yeah.
you ain't even seen him.
I have seen him. That's what I'm saying.
Oh,
I'm
he
just going off
look
observation.
Indian.
Okay, I think he's Indian,
Native American or
like Indian from India.
okay, nice.
Yeah. Okay.
gotta ask.
Which is neither here nor there. It does not matter.
It doesn't matter, but I just want to know.
Okay. Anyway,
Yeah, but yeah, Back on Fig is cool. You like Heather still?
I like Heather a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was all right, I guess.
I mean, you guess.
I don't know. I just feel like sometimes she don't match that pod. And then another one of my podcasts I do like is the Apollo. That's the one I was on. Shout out to Macwop, Keem, and TF, the funniest, and then Tiny, probably one of the most. I probably relate to him the most. I don't think you ever seen that one though, huh? The Apollo pod.
haven't seen that
real.
one.
That's all nigga hangout.
Oh yeah, I don't want to watch that.
Yeah.
Or listen
Back
to
on
it.
Fig to me is more like it's more like you'll see rappers, artists, big artists, and you know, it's funny, and Smack is just, you know, crazy. You never know, and they live, and I like that.
Yeah, I like that one because Heather's on it too.
Oh,
I
that's
feel
why
like
you
that's
like
why the
that
Joe
one.
Budden podcast. I didn't like it before, but I like it now because Melissa's on there. If there's a
Interesting.
woman in it, it kind of changes everything up. It's not all just guy talk
Yeah.
and all agreeing on the same
Yeah,
thing.
yeah. I feel
And
that. I feel that.
you have to have somebody there to kind of break that.
I liked Heather when she first started, but then now she just be trying to punk everybody, and that just ain't cool to me.
Yeah.
But that's just that's me. But yeah, Apollo for sure. That's just all nigga out. And guilty pleasure, I hate liking it sometimes, just because of the gangster shit.
What?
But No Jumper,
Oh.
I hate liking it, and I hate what they stand for, but I can't help watching it to see what they about to talk about.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I think most of these podcasts that I like is really because I'm not in LA right now.
Mm-hmm.
It just keeps me updated to what's going on, and
Yeah, it keeps you connected.
yeah, it keeps me connected. Even the No Jumper shit, it keeps me connected to. That's when I start calling the homies. Like, nigga, what? You hear this?
You see
Nigga,
what happened?
what's
Yeah.
going-" You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
that's kind of what that do for me. Even though I don't really fuck with what they represent.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But they do that for me. You feel me?
For sure.
Shout out to all the podcasts out there doing their thing, though, because we trying to join we in the wave.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
We trying to get in that algorithm.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
All right.
That
Anything you
algae.
got? What you want to talk about?
What did I see today? How do you feel about the government wanting to pass a bill to ban TikTok?
It's been 2 or 3 years. They've
I
been
have
talking
been
about
here, yeah, I was gonna say
I
I've
don't
heard
know.
about it on and off for
I
the
feel like
longest
that's
time.
Like it's bull BS at this point. Like I don't think it's gonna happen.
I don't think it's gonna happen either.
Yeah, I
But-
used to love TikTok. I had like a 3 or 4 month span being on it every
Yeah.
day. Now I'm
Yeah.
kind of just
You put me on
I
TikTok.
put you on it. Now I'm kind of just I'll be off it. For
I
you.
love it. I'm scrolling all the time, looking
For
at
real?
videos. It's still, to me, it's still
as
cool.
funny as it used to be.
Yeah, it is.
I feel like when I came on and all the what you call it, like the challenges.
Challenges,
popping,
yeah,
that
yeah.
was hilarious.
Oh yeah, that's always.
What's the one with the baby? What was that one?
Which one?
I'm just
a baby.
That was it. That had me.
I like that one. a
That
lot.
one in the Read and Rain, all those ones. That's when I got in, and I kind of left after. I feel like there
It's
wasn't no
still
more
good to
challenges.
me. Yeah, it's still good to me.
That's what's up. Yeah, I'm probably gonna get back on it, man. I just gotta just focus in on it.
I just want to start creating content on
Yeah,
there. I feel like
that
I'd
part.
like it a lot more. I do like it now, but I watch videos that I want to make.
Yeah,
You know,
we got to get on our content creation. That's what this is gonna be, though. We're gonna have a lot of clips and just start throwing them out there and stuff.
for
do
sure.
this once a week. I think we're gonna try to do this on Thursdays, right?
Yeah, Thursdays or Fridays too.
Thursdays or Fridays. I think Thursdays. I might do an all guy pod on Friday
Oh,
at 1515 the studio.
Okay.
That I work at.
okay, cool. I might start an all girls podcast then.
With who?
I don't know.
What girls you know?
What do you mean? I don't like how that sounded at all. I don't like how that because you know he doesn't think I have any friends.
That's why you like Heather.
I like Heather because one, she's an Aquarius. My best friend is Aquarius. Shout out to
And
Alea.
my daughter's an Aquarius.
And our daughter's an Aquarius. So Aquariuses and Leos are very similar to me. My mom's an Aquarius too.
What do you mean similar? Aquariuses are similar to you because you're a Leo.
I said, what did
You
I
said
just say?
Aquariuses and Leos are very similar to me.
Oh, I did not.
Check-
Aquariuses and Leos are very similar.
Yeah.
To me,
Oh,
you see
okay,
that? Yeah, I think you.
okay, yeah,
I think
okay.
I did say that at first. I think you kind of missed it.
My bad. Keep going.
Anyway, to me, we're both like very feisty, very feisty, and we have a strong opinion. And
Yeah.
I feel like that's a big similarity with Leos and Aquariuses.
Interesting. Yeah, our daughter is that for sure.
Yeah, she has
Strong
a
opinion. That can't even speak all the way. Opinion strong than a motherfucker.
yeah.
Crazy.
But yeah, I like her a lot because she speaks her mind. She says how she feels. She
See, okay, this is a good conversation.
what?
This saying how you feel thing. I feel like there's a lot of women
Oh my
who
gosh.
stand on that.
Okay, so is this gonna be a gender thing?
No. This
A
could
lot
go
of
for
women.
guys
Okay,
too.
just go ahead. Go ahead.
saying to me, this is my opinion. Standing on how you feel, saying what's on your mind, and all of that. Like, I'ma just say what's on my mind. I think that is not necessary. That's not a flex, personally, to me. Like, I think that it's a flex when you can control it,
Yeah, for sure.
but not when you can't control. Like, when it's just like, I'ma just blurt first thing on my mind. I'ma just say what's on my mind. That's not a flex, to me.
No, and
When you
it's
can
not.
control it and then know when to say what's on your mind when it matters. Mm-hmm. That's the flex. Because if you can't say what's on your mind when it matters, then that's when you a weaker human.
Yeah, no, I get
But
that for sure.
The strongest human is gonna say, you know what I'm saying? They can differentiate when saying what's on your mind is just immature and not having
yeah.
no tact, and when it's actually like, okay, that's a leader.
Yeah, no, I get that for sure. I get that. But okay,
No,
whatever.
I just want to see if there's any pushback on that.
There's no pushback on that, but you already know how I am
You say what's on your
personally.
mind.
Yeah, I not all the time though.
Yeah, not all
So
the
I'm kind of, I don't like to withhold how I feel. Most of the time. If something I feel has to be said, I'm going to say it.
has to.
To me,
Absolutely
it has
necessary.
to. Huh?
It has to be absolutely. But even when it brings destruction or anything, it has to be necessary. Like, the destruction or anything has to be necessary. Mm-hmm. Right?
Yeah.
You're just not going to say it just because it's a bombshell.
No.
Exactly.
Unless I'm drinking.
Well, that's
Anyway.
But yeah, that was that. I just wanted to get that out there because I feel like that has to be said somewhere. I've never heard anybody say it.
Yeah, no.
But that's how I be feeling.
I get it. Mm-hmm.
Let me see what else we got. So we do live in Vegas.
Las
We live
Vegas.
in Las Vegas. We have been out here for 4 years.
Yeah, almost
About
5 years.
Almost 5 years. Mm-hmm. I think it's time for people to start putting more respect on Vegas' name.
Yeah.
Like, one thing that bothered the hell out of me, because, I think Keith Lee is from out here.
I didn't know that. I thought he was from
I
somewhere
think
else.
he's from Detroit but live out here.
Oh, okay.
Because you remember all his first food things was all about Vegas spots, like the spots we went to. Mm-hmm. And he gave Vegas a high rate.
High rating because
the people was hating on that. New York and in L.A., my hometown. Right? Mm-hmm. You can't, I don't feel like people understand what Vegas is doing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Do you want to break it down? Because I can break it down.
You
I
break
ain't
it
trying
down. I
to
wanna
be
hear.
stingy with the Mizike.
Go ahead.
But look, Vegas is building up. Vegas got, huh? Okay. She said, "Babe, Vegas is building up. Vegas got a lot of houses coming up. We live in a nice house right now. There's a lot of construction. They built the football stadium. They building the baseball stadium. We got the Sphere. Mm-hmm. Food outside the Strip, which already, by the way, on the Strip you got everything.
You have everything on the Strip.
Outside the Strip is some cuts.
There are better food places off the Strip than on the Strip,
There are
for
some
sure.
cuts, and I mean, on Instagram every day I'm getting fed a new Vegas spot that we gotta try. You know what I'm saying? I don't remember it like that in LA. Like, LA got spots, but Vegas got spots.
You have to look for them though.
We got the dopest bars. You know what I'm saying? We got like hidden stuff, like secret shit that you gotta
That
really
you have-
be in Vegas to
right.
know about. The only thing I think the only thing I hate about Vegas is the heat in the summer, and that's 3 or 4 months.
Yeah, I like it.
She likes it, I hate it.
Yeah.
But at the same time, everywhere is air conditioned. Mm-hmm. Whole bunch of stuff you could do inside. The Strip is a Strip. Always gonna be the Strip. Everybody come out here. Clubs, we still got club life. Mm-hmm. LA don't even have clubs right now.
Yeah.
Club life everywhere else, I feel like is shut down.
Shut down.
Vegas, we can go out every week if we want to. Hookah
Any day of the
lounges,
week, too.
Hookah lounges outside the Strip going crazy. All clubs on the Strip going crazy, and we get celebrities every week performing. It's a
Right.
free concert or maybe a $10, $20 concert
Yeah.
every week. Mm-hmm. And that's just at the clubs, not to mention residencies and tours.
Yeah, and that's never gonna stop.
Never gonna stop.
That's never gonna stop.
So, I just kind of want to put that out there because I do feel like people treat Vegas like it ain't nothing if you
Yeah.
live out here. They
Yeah.
treat it like it's dusty. They treat it like it's Hawthorne or Gardena.
No, it's not at
You know
all.
what I'm saying? And it's not.
It's
that.
really not.
Shout out to I lived in Hawthorne. You know what I'm saying? But it was dusty when I lived there too.
Yeah.
It is what it is. But I just
But
wanted to kind
Vegas-
of get that out there.
Yeah,
and
Vegas
kinda
is
just,
very nice.
And I'm
you
on
have to
radio out here now too, so I gotta really,
put
I'm
on.
really representing Vegas. You feel me? So
Yeah.
that's what that is. Want to get into something crazy?
Yeah, let's go ahead.
So Blueface's mom thinks Krishan's baby, her grandson, has fetal
Alcohol syndrome.
alcohol syndrome. What do you think?
I don't like speaking on people's kids, especially since we have one.
Yeah, that's right. Ooh, that's right.
So that's just a touchy subject. But
Do you think she was drinking while she was pregnant?
aren't there videos of her drinking? So yeah, if there's videos of her drinking, then yeah.
Remember when she was
probably
in
was.
Walmart and all that, with how she was holding the baby?
Yeah, that whole situation, holding the baby like that's crazy.
Yeah.
Because you already know what kind of mom I am. I'm very just like super protective and
Oh, you about to be
safety
snoring?
is huge. But
They can hear you, baby.
what is she doing?
Doing that thing with her nose. Are
Ew.
stuffed up?
You got boogers.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel
Yeah.
like it does look bad.
Yeah, it does
Every
look
time I
bad.
see the baby,
Something is off. I will say
Something
that.
kinda seems off, right?
Something's for sure off. I saw a video of like I guess the baby was crying in the background. The cry sounded a little different. I've never heard a baby cry like that.
oh snap! Hold on,
So, what?
stop recording. Sorry,
It's not recording?
it's recording now.
Oh.
Yeah, we figuring it out. It's all good.
So-
Don't worry.
Okay.
Yeah,
I don't even know.
I don't know, baby. I just wanted to know what you thought about that.
Yeah. I think it's a very interesting situation.
Yeah. I think we're gonna have to wrap this up in a minute. But last thing I wanted to speak about, since we're talking about baby stuff,
Yeah.
I think this is pretty interesting. And yeah, let's talk about this. Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg is starting a child YouTube show for toddlers to 8-year-olds
Huh.
called Doggy Land.
Doggy Land.
Doggy Land.
What's it gonna be
I
like?
think it's on some Miss Rachel type of what's that show you like, Mr. Blippy?
Blippy.
Blippy type show. And yeah, what do you think?
I think it's cool that he come here, baby. I think it's cool that he doesn't limit himself. I like that he does try different things, like even the commercials that he does.
Yeah.
Did he do like Skechers or something like that?
Yeah.
Just random shit, random stuff that he does.
No, we could cuss.
Okay.
It's fine.
Over here, like withholding.
I think they say for monetization is first 2 minutes. Don't cuss.
Okay, we're
So we
well
keep it.
over.
Let's just keep it. That's why it says PG-13.
I'll just be
on
cool,
it.
yeah. But I like, yeah, like I said, I like that he doesn't limit himself, and he does, a bunch of different things. Even the movie that we watched, I feel like that was cool.
That was
like,
funny.
yeah, he's done movies before and stuff, but
See, so what I think it's super smart. I want to give it up to Snoop. You know what I'm saying, for always getting to the money, getting to the bag.
yeah, and he's a father, so
And he's a dad.
It's not
It
weird
makes
for him to
sense.
do it.
I would do it too. And it's a lot of money, and I think Miss Rachel banking.
oh yeah, they living
Think she's
good.
banking off just being silly all day. You
Yeah,
feel me?
yeah.
But the bigger conversation is I think it's starting not to be any money in music.
In music,
And I think that Snoop kind of just was ahead of his time with that, knowing it. Because he's been around since he saw $100,000 music video budgets to shooting videos off iPhone.
that's an iPhone, yeah. So that's a huge.
I think he's just staying ahead of it and being just being proactive with seeing where the music is going. He's in NFTs. He's in okay. All
Okay.
right. Can you wipe her with the use this thing right there. You
Oh,
got to.
gosh.
Or you want me to do it?
No, I got it.
Okay.
My baby.
Because we're gonna have to. We about to get up out of here
don't
soon.
mind
I just
a
want to
little
finish this topic up.
You want dad again?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, come here. Just make sure you stay covered up.
Come on, there you go.
Come here. All right, yeah. So I do think that he's just being ahead of the curve because it's about to be.
Not here.
Okay, all right.
Oh. What are you doing?
We parents, man. Next time we'll have a babysitter.
Oh,
But,
yeah.
Yeah, I do think that music is a wrap. He's been around since the beginning, basically, and YouTube content, podcasts, everything is kind of where it's going. And what they
Yeah.
say, and why we're even starting this, is that it's good to be multi platformed.
Yeah, for sure.
So, I make music, I do radio, I'm doing this podcast, I got another podcast in the works, and I'm always make, you know what I'm saying? It's always going to be all revolved around the brand of man and who I
Right.
am. And, you know what I'm saying? So I do think that, I look to people like him as inspiration.
Yeah.
Maybe one day I'll do something for kids, you know what I'm saying? I think
Yeah.
it's fine to mix all of that, no matter, even if your music is turned up, that's for
You
your
don't have
turned
to just
up
stick with
fan
that
base.
only. Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Be multifaceted and be multi-platform and create a brand that's bigger than that's not just one dimension.
Yeah. I
You know what
agree.
I'm saying? So shout out to Snoop Dogg. Shout out to everybody out here getting it in any way you can. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's
Yeah.
podcasts, family videos, which we want to get back
We're gonna
into.
start,
We got
yeah.
maybe 2 out there. Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? I just just want to just go big because I love to entertain. I love to talk, speak my mind, and just enjoy. I love to show who I am and who
Yeah.
I feel like we are inside. And show
That's
that
what I
in-
want to start doing. I feel like
Yeah.
I'm a very private, quiet person.
Yeah, I think you should. I
And
think
people
you're
don't
too
know.
beautiful to just be working
I
and
know,
just
that's
be a
right.
mom behind the scenes.
Yeah, absolutely. I think so too. So thank you for saying that. But
Yeah.
I do agree, and I want to put myself out there a
That's
lot
why
more.
we're doing this. This maybe could be a platform. Maybe my fans or anybody who like to see podcasts. Can kind of just follow you. Follow my wife. She's tight.
I
You know what
am.
I'm saying? So, but yeah, that's the first episode of a couple conversations. I hope y'all like it. It's a test. We're gonna get better.
Yep.
We're gonna get better and better. Just watch us grow. Stay with us. It's a journey. And Niall, is there anything you want to say?
Yeah.
What you want to say?
Journey.
Huh?
Journey.
It's a journey.
It's a journey.
It's a journey. Say bye bye.
Bye-bye.
All right, man. We catch y'all
All
later.
right. We'll catch y'all next time.
Peace.
Bye.